Hey guys, what's going on there? Sean here, northern Wisconsin. This is March 23rd. So cruising around the woods. Let's see what kind of cool stuff we could find today, huh? Still see the snow's pretty deep here in the forest. It's a nice bright sunny day. We thought I'd go for a little blast. Let's go see what we could find. Yeah, you can see things are starting to thaw here. Starting to get a little melt. All right, let's pop down in the woods here. I think we're gonna go back into this area, check it out. This is a black spruce tamarack bog, kind of a lowlands area. Let's go see what's in here. Yeah, you can see the red squirrels starting to eat some pine cones. I don't know if you could tell, but the snow is just about up to my knees in spots here still. Still pretty deep in the woods here. Wasn't too long ago the red fox looks like he cruised through here. Probably looking for snowshoe hares. Yeah, beautiful day. Finally got some sun. Looks like it makes the forest come alive. Ah, another spot where the squirrels been eating. I'll show you guys. Yeah, the red squirrels really been going to town here. Got all the pine cones, eating all the seeds. Yep, that little guy's been busy. Yeah, this was a dead black spruce I cut years ago. Took and made a ladder out of it. You already see the remnants starting to rot away. It's always cool to come back and check out spots where you've taken timber from. Yeah, boy, this snow is really deep in here still. Be nice when it melts down some. I keep post holing in, the term they use when you're walking in the snow and you bust through the crusty layer and shoot right down to your knees in the deep stuff. Yeah, it's always cool looking up, different perspective. Looking at these red pines and white pines, reaching for the blue sky. Yeah, you could still see these back roads up here. You could see how much snow is still left here. Roads are like slushy, ice underneath. Still a lot of snow in the woods here. For almost the end of March. Always nice to run into a white birch. Some are darker bark. This one's real pretty. Nice, real white color. Got some cool lichen growing on it. Yeah, I spotted this black spruce burl years ago. And it was alive, so I just let it grow. And now I see the spruce is dead, so I'm gonna cut this thing and I'll show you guys what I get, what I'm left with. Should be a cool little piece. Hey guys, here's some little burls I harvested off that spruce. Here's a little bit bigger one. Nice little chunk. You can see it's got some cool looking burls growing all over it. There we go. And we got a bunch of little ones too. We can make those into keychains or something. Cool little pieces. Yeah, it's not a bad little burl harvest. There you go, that's all of them. Flip this one around so you can see a little more of the cool burls all over it. Alright, just gotta haul these out of the woods now. Here's some excellent fire starting material. This loose birch bark on these trees. This stuff's amazing at starting a fire. It's got oils and resins in it. Don't hurt to pull some off of the tree. You can see that birch is really loaded with it. A lot of good stuff there. It's always neat checking out trees. You could see this one a long time ago. Might have got rubbed by a deer or something. And then the tree got scarred there, and you could already see the tree starting to grow around it. It like wraps around that dead part. And eventually it'll close that all in. Pretty neat what nature does, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm up walking on this ridge now, overlooking this black spruce tamarack bog down in there. But I think I'm going to stay out of there. I think I'm going to get back up on the high ground here. Maybe I'll follow this ridge back, see what I see. There's a cool little lake back in the woods here. I'm going to take you guys down there and show you it. It's real nice. Let's go check it out. Alright, let's go down here. Take you guys a little stroll down to the lake. Be careful here and slide down. Alright. Alright, check it out. Real pretty northern Wisconsin lake. Yeah, this time of the year when the snow's deep in the forest, you can see the deer foraging around these lakes, nipping on these little twigs and shoots off these plants that are exposed from the sun. Animals are getting hungry, that's for sure. I was walking on the edge here. I kind of jumped back into this black spruce tamarack bog because we'll walk out here a little bit, but one year I was walking this edge here and I busted through. Probably mainly because it gets a lot of snow on it, insulates the ice, and then the ice ain't that thick. But yeah, I went down about halfway down in between the woods and me right now. So I think I'm gonna get off this ice and just walk this edge a little maybe. I don't feel like going in today. Sure is pretty out here though. Not a cloud in the sky today. I spotted another cool little burl. Check that little guy out. Neat little burl, black spruce. Yeah, check this out. Base of this birch tree. That's all burl there. All of this part with the moss, it's all burl on the bottom. And I noticed too on this tree, got some chaga growing here. Hard to see with that light there. You can see the chaga here. If we could go around this way, a little better shot. There we go. You can see the chaga. Yep. Nice little chunk. All right, we're still cruising around this lake here. If I go a little bit more, go through this thick stuff. It's mainly tamarack in here. That's why it's all bare right now. They lose their needles. Oh, gee. Oh, went in the hole there. Show you guys, there's some wet stuff in there. Yep, I busted through. Some wet stuff. It's good I got my gaiters on. You can see all the slush on my boot. I mean, it's not deep in here, but I just busted through. Still starting to get soft. Okay, we're starting to bust through too much in here. Going through again. You can see this area is all like stunted black spruce, tamarack. Yeah, these little stunted black spruce are cool. Once in a while, if I see a dead one, I cut into these. And you'd be surprised, some of these little skinny ones, they're upwards of 80 years old. Just they grow real slow in these conditions. And when they're right in the middle's got a cool branch that bends up. Another shot of the lake. All right, I wanted to show you guys these. They grow on these black spruce. They're called witch's broom. These big ball clusters of growth. I guess they're formed just from a disease, but a lot of the nursery growers, they'll come and they'll take a clipping off of this, propagate it, and that's how they grow like bonsai type ornamental spruce trees that they sell at garden centers and such. But yeah, this one's got a pretty nice one on it. I mean, look how thick that is. If you look in this area, there's actually a bunch of them. There's one over there, one up there, another one right there, another one here. I'm thinking maybe the area they get in, maybe it spreads to other ones. Let's go check out this other one out here. This one's really just almost like a ball. Oh, shit. Got the water. All right, I gotta get out of here. I just busted through. Let me get a picture of this quick. There it is right here. Another witch's broom. Cool. All right, I gotta get back. My pants are soaked. I just busted through right there, went up to my midsection. I'm gonna have to get around this now. Oh. Okay, you gotta be careful there. Don't look like much, but that, I went down with my leg up to my midsection and didn't feel the bottom. This is getting a little too sketchy around this lake. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, you can see I'm just about soaked up to my bum. Lucky only one leg went in. My other one I spread out and kind of held myself up. Okay, let's work my way out of here. Be careful to punch through again. I can see it coming. Okay guys, I'm going to give you one more last look at this lake before I head into the high ground. That's the other end. That's where I just busted through it, where you see that taller spruce goes down right in that area. Because this water in this lake actually goes underneath these bogs sometimes. And these black spruce and tamarack kind of float on top of the moss. That's what they're anchored on. But then below that sometimes this open water. It's kind of crazy how this all floats. Like sometimes if it gets wavy, you'll see this These trees bounce from the movement. But anyways, let's get back out here. Let's get into high ground. Okay guys, working my way, getting some high ground. Oh look, the old P-lade's been working this tree. Let's check it out here. You can see all the bark there. You can see where he's been working this hole. Fresh hole. I don't want to touch it there, but you can see the sap. It's starting to ooze sap because it's getting warm out today. Look at how they bore inside that tree like nothing. I mean, it's a pretty big pine. It's probably 13-inch diameter. Yep, he's been working that. Some older holes. Spotted another root here with some big burls on it too. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 burls on it. Kind of a neat, it's in a root. Nice big old red pine. That's an old growth one for sure. Hey guys, making our way out on this deer trail here. Yep, looks like they're going up this way. Alright, let's go back up in there to get out of here. There's some more funky tree happenings. It's on a maple there. Check that out. I mean, put your hand clear into it. That tree is totally alive. Grows off. Goes that way. It's got a lot of buds. That's a cool thing. Look at that from that angle. Kind of dark that way. Man, it's pretty neat. That tree is still growing healthy. Can you hear that owl? Barred owl. And I hear a crow. The barred owl go, "Who hoots for you? Woo, 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 woo." All right, let's keep going. Okay guys, I'm back out to the road. Just gonna walk this back now. Be easy going from now. Get out of that deep stuff. It's still deep in the woods. Pretty area here with all these big white pines. Okay, that's some of the burls I got. Let's pack these guys up, carry them out. A little experiment and see if deer like to eat burls. We're gonna put these burls right in there and see if the deer will eat them. Let's try it out. Okay, we got one taker. Let's see if this deer will eat these burls. I don't know, they might like burls. This guy's gonna check it out. Okay guys, that's about it for today. Had a little fun out there exploring around. Let's get back, get these pants off, changing some new ones, let them dry out after going through that water. It's a good thing it ain't too cold out, but it's all wet and soggy. Alright guys, take care. See you on the next video. great day and get outside some if you can. Enjoy the fresh air.